Hello and welcome to Lewis the Tech Guy. I am Lewis the Tech Guy. In today's tutorial we're going to show you how we can make this beautiful, simple carousel. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, I deleted all my stuff. I got a fresh app here. Alright, before we get started, two things. One is I wanted to shout out where I got the images from. So if you ever need images for a website or for an application, there is this wonderful app called, or website called Unsplash, where you can type in and they give you amazing photos to kind of work with. It really is a great resource. Just make sure to shout out. All they ask is for you to shout out the creator. So if I wanted this right here, just to say thank you, opens it up real nice and pretty. The only warning I have is these are very high resolution images, and as you see when we create this app, they tend to slow things down. So you will have to kind of figure out how to resize them just to make them a little smaller for everyday use, but that is a great resource for you to use. The next thing I wanted to talk about is PubDev, where we get our packages. The package for today will be Carousel Pro. In here, I'm basically using most of the demo code, just slightly changed. So installing it basically walks you through how to install it, which we'll go over in a second. All right, so I already created, under my main library, I created an images folder, and in that folder I have my images that I got from there. And again, as you can see, they're taking a while to open because they are large. All right, so the main important thing is that we go to our pub spec YAML, and in here you have to do two things. One is under dependencies, you have to enter this exactly as it is. So if you go to this website, which I'll leave the link in the description file, how to get there, I would copy and paste this. I wouldn't even try to type it out and space it out. I would just copy and paste it. So you're going to paste that in here. Now also be careful, because if you do not position this correctly, align with the Flutter, right? Where it says Flutter right here, the F. If you don't align it correctly and you do packages get, it will not get your package, which will make your day really long. All right, so once you do that, you hit packages get, and it'll do a lot of thinking, and after a while it should return with a code 0, I believe. So while that's thinking, I'm going to show you the next thing you want to do. All right, that's what you're looking for. Process finish with exit code 0. The next thing you're going to do is going to go under this assets section, right? And it's going to show up with a hashtag, I believe. Shift like this. Just delete the hashtag, and again, make sure this is aligned with the uses material design. Okay, if it's not aligned correctly, so for example, I hit the spacebar right now, I do packages get, we're gonna wait for it because I think it's worthwhile showing you. You're gonna get this error. It'll say assets wrong. There you go. So it'll tell you it's in the wrong spot. You need to keep it correct. So I'm gonna press Control Z. All right. Then the next thing you want to do is, you can uncomment these by just deleting this. I leave them there. It don't bother me. But the next line, you want to align this minus sign right with the assets, and then write the file path to your images. So if you created a folder called images, a directory called images, and you put image 1 there, you need to create this directory, images /image_1.jpg, so on and so forth. And when you're all set with that, press packages get, or in your terminal you could type in flutter pub get. So once that's all set, we're going to go to main.dart, and I have my typical main run app. I always do this debug show checkered mode banner false, home new app, created my new app with stateful widget, extends my stateless widget. You don't really need it to be stateful or stateless, but I just have it by default. So I have a new scaffold that has an app bar, color blue. Then I have a container with a child of center, And inside that, this is where we're going to build our carousel. So the first thing I want to do is I want to reformat my code so it can look more readable. So my IDE has a shortcut Alt-Control-L, and it kind of reformats my code. All right, so I'm going to find where this text is right here, and I'm going to be cautious not to delete the center. I'm going to remove the text. I'm going to hot reload so you can see it's gone. It's going to be mad because I didn't put anything in there. All right, so let's pull in our carousel, if I learn how to spell. All right, carousel. Here we go. And we're going to take a few parameters here. So what are we looking for? So the first thing you got to do is show indicator, true. Let's set that to true. Let's do dot size. That is a double, so I'm going to set it to 10. Then you got to do dot position. So this is a type of dot position, dot bottom center. Then once you're done with that, I'm going to pull in my images and see what this gives me so far, right? So my images are a list. It accepts a list value, and I'm going to throw in my assets, asset image. So this widget will go through my image. Well, I'm going to direct it there, and it'll pull in my images. So I'm going to send it to path, the directory path, images, image _1 dot jpj, and then I'm going to put the second one in there, assets image images image 2 dot jpj. All right, so now I am going to hot reload this, and voila, there we go. So I have my button down here. Again, if I wanted to put this in the upper, I think you can put it, let's see, if I wanted to put it bottom left, top center, if I wanted it up there, it would go up there, and now I can click and navigate through. And the reason why I have yet to put my third image is because I wanted to show you that you have to make sure that you enter this correctly. So if you do that and you hit hot reload, it'll show up as there's something there, it's trying to pull it, but it's blank because I typed it wrong. All right, so hot reload that, and now we should get all of our images. I'm gonna bring this down, bottom center, and hot reload. All right, so that's the basics to it. And again, you could change a few things here and there. There's animations you can throw in, animation curve, and you could do curves dot bounce in. And then we could do animation duration, which just takes a type of duration, which I am going to say, let's do milliseconds. Actually, let's do seconds. Just because I find if we do it slower, sometimes we can actually see what's going on. So I'm going to hot reload that, and then, boom, it bounces in. As you can see, it's taking a while, but it is bouncing in. All right, let's make this a little faster. That's kind of funny. Milliseconds, let's do 500, hot reload that, and then I might have to just restart the app altogether. And let's go. I guess bounce in isn't the best the best animation to use. Let's do animation decelerate. Let's try this. Let's have some fun with this. And so now it's going to start from the beginning. And it just went to the next one. I guess the magic of this one is just to go. Oh, I know why. Because I need to do, there's a feature called autoplay. We need to set this to false. I was wondering why I just kept going. All right. So, oh, it still wants to just go. I need to restart it. Let's just restart it and see what happens here. All right, there you have it. So let's see what else we have here for options. Ease in out cubic. Oh, let's try this, see what happens. Let's see what we break now. So I just restarted it. That wasn't too bad. And they're quick, so let's increase the time, see what happens. Hot reload that. Let's restart it, see if we can get this going. Alright. Huh, I guess that one's pretty simple. I want to see if that autoplay for what did we have bounced in? I want to try bounce in again. And then start it from the beginning. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Let's add a little bit more time to this, see what happens. And so now, nothing. I guess this autoplay kind of solved everything for us. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, this carousel is pretty simple to do. Oh, there it goes. Now it's acting funky. It's pretty simple to do. Not really hard. If you have any questions or you found any value in this video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.